Hi everyone, it's just a test. I want to make sure that you can hear me well and see our screen. So please let me know if everything okay via our YouTube chat, and we'll start our webinar after that. Thank you. Okay guys, thank you. I have received a message from my colleague that everything works, and I would like to introduce myself. My name is Valerie, and welcome aboard everyone. We are so glad that you have joined us, and it would be great to know how are you doing today and what countries are you from. So please type your answers to our YouTube chat. It will be good to know how are you doing today. And today Jane, member of our team, will assist me and will be answering all your questions via chat. So do not hesitate to write to our chat and we will try to answer your questions. Thank you. And let's start. So, in the current webinar, I would like to tell you and explain the main differences and opportunities, so to speak, advantages of the agency plan. It will even look more like a demo, so you can get acquainted with the general functionality of the cabinet and editor today. And I suggest start the acquaintance with our current plans. To find them, go to the pricing page, and here you see three different subscription types, free, business and agency. By the way, we have monthly and annually types. Okay, so the first one is a free plan, the second one is a business plan, and the third one is agency. And today we focus on the agency plan because this plan has more opportunities. And regarding the cost, the agency monthly plan costs $40 per month. Also, you can buy an annually plan and save 20%, and the annual plan costs $400. The business plan costs $12.50 per month. And if you have not decided which plan is right for you, you can use our free plan. Since it also includes exports, templates, testimonials, however, in limited amount, as you can see here. So on this page, you can familiarize yourself with the tariff plans. And I would like to start our acquaintance with the organization menu. After you create your free account in Stripo, you will be taken to your account. Let's go to my Stripe account. Good. Now go to the organization settings. Done. So here we see them. So from this settings panel, we can see tabs which consist of several content tabs and displays account status and prepared services. As you can see, my account is upgraded to the agency plan, and here using this button you can change or upgrade your account. So, for example, if you choose the agency plan, you can click on this upgrade button, and you will pay for it via business, Visa, MasterCard, or via PayPal. By the way, we can issue an invoice and you will be able to pay by bank transfer. However, we can issue an invoice only for the annually subscription type. So be note about this option. Good. Then from the top panel, we can track the number of created projects, saved messages, saved templates, and the number of available time of use. Good. For users with the agency tariff plan and extra users prepared service, invited users number control is available here. And also you can track the number of available tests for users that bought the email and asset partner service. So we'll talk about these options a little bit later while our today's webinar. Move on. In the general information section form, you can write your organization name. Here you can change your tariff plan, and you can buy additional services like extra users, extra time of use, and extra email client tests, aka email and asset test. Also, we'll talk about these services a little bit later. And at the very bottom of my organization menu, you can configure the image storage, for storing your images. And please be informed that Stripo storage is connected by default. It has no capacity or time limits, so you can use it for free, By the way, you have an opportunity to connect your own custom image storage or connect Amazon Bucket and Azure storage. All detailed instructions you can find following this link. Good, move on to the project settings. Good, so with the agency tariff plan, as you can see here, you can create an unlimited number of projects. Whilst with the business and free plan, you can create only one project per account. So what is a project? Project allows you to organize your work across different customers. They are kind of like folders, but in more global sense. In addition to regular email template storage, you have an option to invite different participants, extra users to your particular projects for future collaboration and customize project settings to reduce time to create an email template. And for example, if you are an agency and have a lot of different customers, it's more convenient to create separate project for each your customer, as probably they have completely different brand styles, requirements for email templates. So how to use and configure projects? In the projects menu, you can see a list of existing projects. I have 2 created projects. Here we can see their names, creator names, email addresses, and the number of current email messages and templates in the project separately. So let's create a new project and customize it together. So click on this green button and customize our general information. Here we need to upload our logo. So I prepared one. This is our Stripe logo. The second field is a name. I will write, for example, webinar Stripo. Good. So this field is mandatory. Here you can add a link to your website and choose your industry. I will choose industry. Let's choose our industry. This one, software and technology. By the way, you can archive your project. So archived projects will not be displayed in drop-down list when switching between projects. So your invited users won't see these projects. It will be hide for them. So done. Move on. Context. The content details of the project will help you automatically configure the content block in your email messages. So I will let our support at stripo.email addresses here. Then social networks block. In this settings menu, you can see the social blocks to set social networks. Here, so these settings help you to set the list of social media for social blocks to provide display of the desired networks list when the social block is used in your editor mode. The edit links will be present in the social block, so let's try to do that. So I want to add the YouTube link to our site. So I have prepared this file, this Word file with our links. So let's copy our YouTube link and add it to this section. Done. So I added this link. And now let's create a new email template and check our social blocks. So waiting for a second. Good. So as an example, I will use our basic blog, for example, this one. It's not too large, so I will pick up this one, promo template. And let's rename it like example. Good. Done. So this is our social blog. Edit here, and as you can see, the social icon with YouTube was added, and the link was added automatically. If you want to see more links, more social icons, you can add more social network inside this section. By the way, you can add manually any social icons, for example, add App Store, and write the link manually. So this way we can work with social blocks to save our time for adding these links every time. 1. Merge tags. In this block, you can enable or disable the display and access to Stripo embedded merge tag list. Here we can control what merge tags we want to show in the editor merge tag list. I'm going to show a list of merge tags from MailChimp and Sputnik. By the way, you can also add your own merge tags at the bottom of this block here by giving them names and values. So let's add a test merge tag, test, and value. I will add an example name. So this way you can add your custom merge tags. Okay, go to our email template and check our edit merge tag. So we need to reload this page. By the way, honestly, I want to ask you, are you familiarized with the merge tags configuration? If no, I will explain to you what is it. So I have prepared this page, and let's talk about merge tags more globally. Yeah. So a merge tag is a bit of ESP, a MS service provider specific code that allows you to insert unique user data from your mailing list into emails. Other name for merge tag is a personalization tag. These tags are used to insert unique user data from your mailing list into emails. For example, a Sputnik user who would like to insert their subscriber's name, first name, yeah, into their email would use this merge tag, first name. Each time Sputnik finds this first name tag into your email, and Sputnik will relay this tag, this merge tag with the unique data associated with each recipient in your list. Each MS service provider implements merge tag technology differently and has its own merge tags list. So we provide a drop-down menu that includes some of the most popular ESPs. Here you can see this list, and you can control the list of all merge tags into your project settings. So let's check them. Go to our template, and I want to add recipient's first name. Yeah, so I will write hello, and near this word I want to place a recipient name. So go to the top text panel, click on this option, And here we see a list of merge tags for the MailChimp ESP, a list of merge tags for the eSputnik, and our edit custom merge tag. So I will choose first name of eSputnik, email service provider. So this way we edit this merge tag. By the way, you can add this merge tag manually, just write as a simple text. Yeah. So if you do not see your ESP inside our project settings, yeah, here, you need to contact your support of your email service provider, yeah, and ask them which merge tags they are using and add these merge tags into your project settings. To summarize, these merge tags need to be retrieved from your email service provider. The merge tag will be replaced with real information only after sending a letter from your email service provider. If I edit a merge tag from eSputnik, I need to send this letter directly from eSputnik email service provider, and eSputnik will replace this merge tag with real first name. Done, and move on. Good, and move on to special links. In this block, you can enable or disable the display and access to Stripo embedded special links control. You can also add your own special links here. For example, let's add special links like this, my link. And here I will put a link to our YouTube channel. Save it. Go to our template, let's reload it again. And I will show you how you can apply the link to text and image. So this is our text. For example, I want to add a link to this text. Yeah, for example, highlight it, click on this change link button, and from this menu you can choose which link you want to use. So here are links of MailChimp and my edit custom link. Yeah. By the way, here you can choose type of link which you want to use and add your link manually. Done. And let's add this link to the image. So click on the image and choose the link from this section again. So this is my link. So this way you can add links to content. Yeah. Good. Move on. And next settings is the font management. In this block we can decide which standard and non-standard fonts we want to see in our editor mode. For example, I do not want to see this, I don't know, Bernada font, so I will disable it. Then here we can add our custom fonts. So in this drop-down form, we need to add name of our custom font, paste embed URL, and insert fonts family group, where you can find an instruction how to find font URLs, how to customize this font. In this way, we need to contact our help center. And how to reach the help center? Go to our main page, Stripe main page, and at the very bottom you can see this help center option. Let's open it in a new window. Opening. Good. In this search box we can write font. There are some useful articles. We need this one, how to add manage custom fonts. Scroll below and here you have an option how to add custom fonts from Google and your own custom font. And also we added a video, so it could be useful for you. So I want to add our custom font from Google together. To do that, go to the Google page with fonts, Google font page. choose the desired font you like, and I have prepared this font, Mochi Pop P1. First of all, we need to copy an URL of this font and pass to the project field. So our link here, it starts with the HTTPS and ends with swap world. So copy this link and paste into this font URL section. Then we need to add font name. Go back and copy this Mochi Pop P1 name. Add to this field, and let's do the same with fonts family. So here we can reach our font family. Good, copy it and paste. And connect this font to our project. Good, project has been updated successfully. Go to our template and again reload the page. Perfect. Now let's change any block of our text to another font style. Yeah. So I will highlight this text block, go to our top text panel, and pick up our edit custom font, Mochi Pop P. Excellent. As you can see, this font is applicable in the email. So this way you can easily connect your own custom fonts to our editor and use it. Good. Move on. Now we are going to custom domain for email messages. This option works only with the agency tariff plan. Let's find it in our description here. Custom domain for emails. As you can see, this option available only for the agency. So this option is especially helpful for companies that send email template links to their clients for approval. So they do not want URL link to contain domain name related to stripo.email. So where you see our domain, where to find the preview link, yeah? To do that, let's go to the Stripo, our Stripo cabinet to see our templates. Done. So this is our created template. Click on the ellipses, open the preview mode. And now we can see the preview of our email template, yeah? And you can share this link with your colleagues, with your boss, with your customers for approval, yeah? You can share it with them. So, and if you want the link to your project's email template preview to start with your domain addresses instead of our Stripo, view stripo.email, yeah? Just create the desired subdomain. So how to do that? Go back to the project settings, find the basic configuration here, pick up your configuration and create your subdomain addresses. The more detailed instruction also you can find in our help center. So as I remember, we have 3 different articles about different subdomains. So it could be really useful for big agencies which share the preview link with their customers. Good, and please be advised that you can configure a custom domain for each project you have inside your account. However, if you want all your projects to have one domain name, the same domain name, just set the same domain for each project. The same domain, yeah, good. Move on, localization and standards. So, localization and standards allow you to select localized templates as well as simplify the creation of content structure elements. For example, product cards, etc. by 2 basic parameters, language and currency. So, I want to use USA dollars. Yeah, let's find them. Done, USA dollars, perfect. Next option, access to the REST API. So Stripo provides access to the RESTful API via the HTTPS protocol using GET POST methods. It allows you to create project messages automatically using the external data based on previously crafted templates and models that you saved in user's personal content library. So if you want to auto-generate emails using an external data source, this option will be really useful for you and save your time, because you can create, for example, 10 emails per 5 minutes, etc. All detailed instruction you can find here, and in the following menu you can manage your project access key via API, and you can remove it, for example, if you do not need it. Yeah. Then, content display conditions. The display conditions parameter allows you to dynamically change the content of the email template displayed to recipients after mailing, depending on whether the specified condition is met or not. So you can personalize offers by user's gender, age, geolocation, preferences, etc. For example, to personalize emails by, say, gender, you can create one email template, fill the template with different content, half of which should be displayed for female gender and the second one for male gender. After that, you should apply different conditions for these content parts, and your email service will detect these conditions and show the feminine part of the letter for female recipients and other part for male recipients. Okay, so let's create one example. First of all, we need to prepare our template, for this section. I would like to choose a suitable template from our pre-built template sections. Since Black Friday is approaching soon, let's choose a template from this topic. So let's choose this Black Friday season. And I want to use this template. Let's open it. I will rename this template, for example, conditions test, and save it. Good. So in this template we have two parts. So this structure for women and this structure for men recipients. Excellent. Now I would like to add conditions directly in our project settings. First of all, we need to activate this control. I want to make an automatic choice of the conditions in the email template. As you understand, So first of all, we need to create the first condition for female gender. And please note that different MS services use their own conditional comments for displaying personalized content based on conditions. And our editor just allows adding merge text and conditional comments into the body of an email template. And in the process of sending, your email service that you use for sending should find your merge text condition and replace it with the real content. So again, you need to specify which condition should you use with your email service provider. Okay, now we need to add condition name. I will name it like gender as the first one for the female. Then I will create a new condition category and name it like gender. Then if you want, you can add any description to this condition if you need. Then actually we need to add our opening and closing code of our condition. So I have prepared this condition for female and male gender. This is my opening code and closing. So let's opening code and paste it to this field. Let's do the same with closing code and paste it here. Save. Done. We saved it. Now we need to do the same with condition for male gender. Again, create new one, name it like gender male. I will leave the same condition category, gender, and now add conditions for the male. Copy, paste, and closing code, copy and paste. So it's only an example. Save. Perfect. So here we edit our conditions for female and male gender. Go to our template and let's reload the page. Excellent. Now we need to apply our edit conditions to the structures. So let's start with the main structure. Go to the third tab, which is Conditions tab, activate Display Conditions option, and choose our category gender. And first of all, we need to add gender female conditions. So our system edit this code automatically. Perfect. Let's do the same with the second structure for male gender. Again, activate conditions, choose the category gender, select a name, gender male, and system edit this code. Perfect. By the way, you can manually write conditions here if you do not want to add them into your project settings. Yeah. Now go to the preview mode. Here we can see our emails with the eyes of each group by touching this control. So let's see how this email template will look for female gender. I will disable these controls. Yeah, perfect. So here we can see only women clauses. Yeah, let's do the same with men. Perfect, it works. So, using conditions, you can personalize content by user, gender, age, geolocation, preferences, etc. you want. So, the main thing, you need to specify these conditions with your email service provider. Done. And that's all about project data, all settings that you can do inside these projects. Move on and go to the users. You have an opportunity to add and manage users who have access to your account by giving them permissions to view and edit. This feature is available with the agency plan. Yeah, as you can see, users 5. Yeah. The agency plan includes 5 users. 1 is an account owner and 4 extra invited users. So you can invite 4 additional users to your account and they will be able to edit, preview your email messages. By the way, you can add more extra users inside My Organization settings. So here we have additional services, extra users. Regarding the costs, it costs $7 per 1 user per month. So this way you can add up to 100 users to your account. Good. So let's add extra user to our agency account. Yeah. And first of all, we need to send an annotation. To do that, click on this Invite User button, and I have prepared this email. And first of all, please know that the user you want to add to your account must be registered with Stripo. So ask your colleague to create a free account, and she will provide you with her email addresses, and you will need to add this address in this field. Add. Then set the appropriate role for the invited user here. You can apply admin options, designer, writer, proofreader, and viewer. So you can be familiarized with role description. Follow this link. So in this area, you can see what your designer can see and manage inside your account area. For example, designer doesn't have access to your billing section, yeah, but designer have opportunity to work with your projects. The same with editor mode. For example, viewer cannot work with appearance and cannot see this menu. So you can be familiarized with all roles a little bit later. Go back to our invitation. Again, I will put our email address. Let's choose designer option, and here we need to configure project access levels. So you can open access to all your projects or to select it. I will open access to this Stripo webinar project. Perfect, and invite our extra users. Perfect. So after that, your extra user should log in his free account. So let's reload my page. This is my free account. And how to reach the invited agency project. Yeah. To do that, click on this button, go to the Share tab, and here we can see the shared project. Click on it. And now we redirected to the page of the agency. And here your designer could work with your templates and work with your project, etc. Good. Go back to our agency, and anytime you can change its role. You can change access to the projects, yeah, and delete this invited user. Good. Okay, and now let's go to the templates area. Templates. Let's reload the page. Okay, while business plan is limited to 15 templates per project, yeah. With agency plan, you can craft an unlimited number of templates. And want to tell you one secret, with any subscription type, even with free plan, you can create an unlimited number of email messages. And you ask me, what is the difference between email messages and templates? Frankly speaking, the email messages may work the same as templates. You can export email messages and templates for future sending from an email service. Typically, templates can be used as a draft or for creating a master template. Using your customized templates, you can easily create new email based on them. For example, create your new email message, and here you can use as a base your previously created templates. Done. Besides, for an account where have been invited extra users, separation by email messages and templates tabs allows to limit access of users with some roles to the project to the templates tab. Good. With this question, we have clarified and moving on. Besides, our designers have created a huge database of templates that you have find here. So here you can see more than 800 different templates, and these templates can inspire yourself for your future campaigns. Our templates are sorted into different categories like types, seasons, features, industries, so you can pick up the desired one. I think you have already drawn your attention to the crown badge with the premium title. So, templates that belong to the premium category are available only for paid plans, for business and agency plans, as they are more interactive, as for me, large scale and inspiring. Also, using our prepared templates, as for me, this is the easiest way to create a letter in no time. You just need to replace content, for example, images with yours, replace text, add your own content, and that's done. So you can save your time this way. Good, moving on, and let's go to the preview option. You have built an email and you are ready to send it out to recipients. We strongly recommend you to send a test email to yourself to make sure that it looks exactly as you want it both on mobile and desktop devices with no rendering issues. Our preview shows how your email is going to render on mobile and on desktop devices on average. So there is no devices and email clients combination. So Stripo enables you to preview traditional HTML and AMP HTML version of your emails. So if you edit any AMP content to your email, so here you will see two controls, traditional HTML version and AMP HTML version. And important to mention, due to various devices dimensions and due to different rendering rules in numerous email clients, we cannot guarantee that your email will look exactly the same as shown in the preview mode. By the way, you can get a shareable link, aka link to web version, to spread among colleagues and clients for approval. To get this link, you can copy this link and open in a new window, or just click on this button and open it in a new window. Good. This way you can preview. By the way, we have more advanced share link option. To do that, click on this button, share button, and here you can connect additional options to your preview. For example, allow copying and editing, show source code, include results of the test if you include this test before, enable social sharing, and you can remove our Stripo brand and logo. Good, and let's open this advanced preview link in new tab. Perfect. So here you can see the HTML code of this template. Besides, here you can compare the mobile and desktop view. Moreover, you can edit this template and you can sign and save this template in your account. And you can share this preview via mail, Facebook, and Twitter. So this shareable link is really cool, I suppose. Good. Move on. This is our template, and let's talk about testing. So how to test emails? We created two options. The first one is a simple direct test sending from Stripo, and the another one test across multiple email clients and devices, which help you to see how your emails will render in recipients' inboxes. In fact, I will start with the first one, and I want to tell you that it's very easy to send a test emails to yourself with Stripo. So let's add my Gmail account, send this test, and check my Gmail inbox. So this is our test email. And now we see how it looks on real device. So using this method, you can test your templates across real devices and email clients. Moving on, and I want to pay attention that with agency plan, you have 300 tests per day. With business, 50 tests per day. Good. Next option. And moving on to the second type of testing and talk about more global testing. So making a good newsletter, it's not an easy thing. That's why prior to sending an email out to recipients, you need to see it with their eyes, to make sure everything looks and works just like you want it. This is called email testing option. And email testing takes an email marketer 2 hours on average. And I have a good news, as we know how to significantly reduce this time. Stripo Email Template Builder integrated with Email and Asset Service. And you can test your email template on more than 90 different devices and email clients without leaving the editor. Let's do that and test our email together. To do that, click on this Run Email Message button. Once we clicked it, the test started, and in a new window, we will see a set of screenshots. And for your convenience, these screenshots are divided into 3 groups: mobile, application, and web. So this way we can check how it looks, for example, on Pixel, Gmail, Android. This way, how it looks, for example, on Gmail, Firefox, and other options. By the way, by click on this test settings button, you can manually set which email clients, tests, and devices you need for email testing. So here you need just tick necessary email clients or tick the select all option. So for example, I will connect this iPhone 11 to our test, and the screenshot is generated. Good. Then I want to draw your attention to additional options. The first one, to include test results to the email message preview link. So you can share this link with your colleagues and they will see these all screenshots. And the second option, to download or archive with images of current tests. So for example, if you store a separate folder with all your screenshots, you can download it as archive. Good. Let's close it. And you can see your previous tests this way. So regarding pricing, we provide 3 tests for the agency plan per account and 2 tests for the business account. So we added only 3 tests for the agency price plan to provide on a one-time basic for illustrative purposes, since this is a built-in email and asset functionality. If you want to buy more extra email clients test feature, you can find them in my organization settings. Let's go to organization settings, additional service, extra email clients tests. So it costs $20 per 10 email clients tests per month. Good. So as you understood, email testing is an important step in email production, but it used to take a whole lot of time. Well, not anymore, and not with us. Now with the Stripo email testing tool, you can do that with just 2 clicks. Okay, and moving on to the exports. Good. Go to our template and go to the mode. So with the agency plan, you have unlimited number of exports per month. With business, 300 exports per month. So when do you need to export the email template? When you have finished creating the email template and test it as we did before, now you are sure that the letter meets your requirements. In this case, we can export our email template. To export, click on this button, and here you will see a huge list of different MS services providers with which we are integrated. Try to find your email service provider through which you send letters to recipients. If you found your service, congratulations. Yeah. For example, if you want to use MailChimp, click on this icon, and this way you can integrate your Stripo account with your MailChimp account and export it. If you didn't find your email service provider, do not worry. There is a way to export your email template as HTML So download your HTML file and import this code to your ESP for future sending. By the way, you can export templates as image or as PDF. So here you can see all our integrations and check them later. And now I want to tell you about one interesting thing. So give me a minute, please. Models. So let's imagine that you are an agency and building a lot of templates every day, and you have similar elements in email template that you need to recreate every time. You will no longer need to repeat these actions because you can save your content as model and reuse it over and over. In our editor mode, you can create your own models. So models allow you to save some ML elements and reuse it. And let's do that and save any element of this ML to models. So you can save as a model stripes, structures, and containers this way. Click on this Save as Model button. I would like to save this stripe, the header stripe. To do that, click on the ellipsis and choose Save as Model option. Now we need to give the model name, for example, header test. If you want, you can add your description. Here you can choose the category for your convenience. I will choose the header. If you need to, you can add text for searching and save it. Having done that, your saved model is available in the Models menu inside My Models folder. For future use, just drag and drop it to your email template this way, and you can customize this model, add more content, delete some content, anyway, anything you want. For example, you can create a base of models, and your designers will use these models to save their time. This saved model will also be available from other emails template in your project. Besides, you can copy and share these saved models to another project inside your agency organization. To do that, click on the ellipsis, and here you can see this option, Copy to. Click on it and pick up the desired project and copy it. Perfect. In addition to models you crafted yourself, you can also use our pre-designed ones from the templates model section and pre-built nearby tabs. Pre-built models are available from any email. They contain various elements. Some of them cannot be crafted. For example, let's add this model. For example, 2 blocks in one container, as you can see here in a row. You can use these advanced models as a basic for similar elements of your emails by replacing our content with your content. So using these models and using this filter, you can find suitable models for yourself. Good. And now I want to tell you about synchronized models. Imagine that your company needs to change design or some content details in all your templates. With synchronized models, the process is much more quickly and easier. To save your time, you need to enable the synchronized option to your models. How to do that? For example, let's save our footer as a model and connect the synchronized option. To do that, click again on this saved model option, add any name, footer test, choose a category like footers, and activate this synchronized option and save this model. Perfect. So our model was saved. Now we can add this model to our another template. Yeah, so I will add this model to this template, and let's first of all reload this page. Done. Now here from this template I wanted to delete this footer, and I will add our saved footer model. Let's drop it here. So this is our synchronized model, and let's make some changes with this model. So I will add simple image block here. So let's do that. I will choose our common image, for example this one, and I will reduce its size. Perfect, done. So I added this image. Now we need to update our model. As you can see, we can our model is off, so the synchronization is off, and we need to update this model. Select the stripe and click on this update model button. Waiting. Perfect. Now we see this on sign. Go back to the first template, reload the page, and our model should update it. Scroll below. Perfect. As you can see, the image was added to this model, so we connected our synchronization in the correct way. Perfect. And now let's switch to the last part of our webinar, brand guidelines. Let's save these templates. I will close them and go to the brand guidelines. So it's a totally new feature. What is the benefits of using our brand guidelines kit? Yeah, brand guidelines is a very useful option for those teams where there is more than one person involved in email building. The second item, building email will become even less time consuming because all your brand assets are always at hand. And the last point, onboarding of your new team members who deal with emails will go faster, with fewer mistakes they commit when building their first emails for you. How do we generate brand guidelines for our project? This is a very simple process actually. To do that, click on this new brand guidelines kit button, enter your company name, for example Stripo, and choose a necessary project if you have many. I will choose this one, webinar Stripo. Done. Then pick necessary template for the brand guideline. Let's choose which templates we have. I will pick out this new template. Let's pick out this new template. And if you need more than one template, click on this add icon and add as many templates as you need. I leave only one template to show you how it works in general. Yeah, and on the right side, our system shows how many templates and models you created inside your project. Perfect. Now in the appearance menu, we need to choose the primary template. I will pick up the new template, and we need to set the primary color. The primary color, the color that would be set as the document background and will be applied to all buttons across this document. I set this light blue color. I like this one. Move on. Now, in the additional assets section, we choose what files to include in your kit by just touching them. For example, you can include separate HTML and CSS file for each model, or separate HTML and CSS file for each template. You can also include PDF files generated for each template and include a minified HTML file that is ready for using inside your email service provider for sending. Yeah. Good. Done. And in the very same bottom, you may include screenshots of tests that you did with a mail on acid test. As you remember, we did this test, so let's include recent results. So, by the way, if you want to add your own files to the brand guidelines kit, like another log, more images, or anything else, click this button and upload your files. After that, if you do not need these custom files, you can delete them. Good. Move on. Referencing to Stripo. Here you also need to decide whether you want those who will have access to the guideline to be able to view your email templates on the web and enable them to enter the editor to start working on new emails right from the guidelines file. So I will leave this option, so my users will be able to see the preview and they will be able to edit this template. Okay, and in the top section, we need to generate our template. To do that, click on this button and waiting for the generation. We're waiting because our system generate the brand guideline. Perfect. It was generated successfully. Now go to the brand guidelines menu and we can add content information to our brand guidelines kit. But as you can see, I did it before to save our time. So here you can add a company name, upload your logo, add links to your website, email addresses, etc. Add links to your web resources, etc. So you can do that in these settings. Perfect. Now let's, so first of all, before downloading, you can preview your brand guidelines, but I would like to download the whole brand guideline and see how it looks together. This is our zip file. Let's open it. Waiting. Perfect. This is our folder. So here we can see assets. Here you will see the logo of our brand guideline information, and here you will see your custom files if you upload them to your brand guideline. Here, the main PDF file. Let's open it together. So this brand guidelines is like a demo for your customers, for your workers, etc., for your designers. Here you can see the information about models, why we need to use models, what is it. You can find information about appearance. Here you can see what settings you applied in your template, what paddings you used, what is a general background for your email. Here you can check what heading styles you used, what size for heading number 1 you set. The same with buttons. Here you can control their borders, etc. And here you can see settings for mobile view, what font size for footer area you set, anything else. And here we can see a screenshot of the desktop and preview and the mobile preview, yeah. And if you click on this button, you will open your template in the preview mode. And go back to our template. And if we click on this button, we enter the template, and we will be able to save this template inside your account and customize it. Good. And what else? Let's choose. And here you will see information about models. So as you remember, we saved 2 models, and here you can see them and open these models inside the library. So our brand guidelines consist all information about your template, what colors, what fonts, what paddings, what models you used inside this template. Good. Inside this folder you can find the code of your saved models, and this is the HTML code of our template, and this way you can see separate CSS and HTML code of your template, and this code is ready for sending, so you can copy the code and pass to your email service provider for future sending. Okay, and let's make a conclusion, yeah, about our brand guidelines option. So this option help all your future designers build brand consistent emails for your campaigns, as now as they have a detailed guideline and previously built email elements for references. Also, all of the images, content information, elements, codes, and other brand assets are always at hand. And the last thing, you get template guidelines generated precisely for your brand, with all the little details taken into account, and it saves time on email building. So guys, that's all information that I wanted to show you today in our webinar. I hope it was really useful for you, and you found useful, intricate tricks for yourself and for your future campaigns. And now you are more versed in our tariff plans and their advantages. I hope it was really useful for you, and thanks for your time. Thanks you joined us, and if you have any questions you can write to our chat and we will answer you. So we will wait for your answers for a minute. Okay guys, thank you for your attention. We didn't receive any questions now, so I will finish our today's webinar, and thank you. See you later in our new webinar. Have a good day.